Hey y'all, it's Natalie, and I am participating this month off and on with the Scrappy Sisters and their Scraptember for the month. So today's day one. The prompt is to use stickers. So I decided that I was going to use one of my really large photos from Persnickety Prints in my Alaska album. This was our last stop. We stopped for a very brief time in Victoria, British Columbia, and went to Butchart Gardens. And so I printed this really large photo from that trip while the sun was still up. And I'm just going to use it as like the title part of that part of the scrapbook. So I have these gold alphas, scripty alphas. So I've picked out Victoria, BC. And then I'm going to use this round trip sticker book by Maggie Holmes to just add a little bit of florals. They're kind of like vellum. You can see through them a little bit around and under the alphas. And then since I have that negative space up at the top, and then just kind of some space down at the bottom that doesn't really have a lot of interest, I'm going to kind of create like a little diagonal vignette, if you will, and do a sticker cluster up here at the top right and then one at the bottom left. And I'll use only stickers on this page. So I really have never, I don't think, played along with Scraptember. I don't know why, but I had a little bit of time to create a few layouts for it this year, so I'm excited to play along. So I'll link down below with the playlist links, I think, to that. And then as usual, I will also put some affiliate links to A Cherry on Top or wherever I am pulling my products if you would like to use them. So I cut that sticker in half and I'm going to use some of it down at the bottom of the page as well. I think that, not using a full sticker, doing things like this, running them off the page kind of gives an organic look to whatever cluster or element you're trying to build. I feel like it gives it a very organic look when you do something like that. So that is the purpose of doing that. Again, I used all these florals. They're in the round trip to collection, and normally florals in a travel layout is not something that I'm typically leaning towards. But of course, they were perfect for this garden layout. So I decided to just rip that whole page out and use almost all of them on this large photo. I used that little banner, and that's going to be the anchor under the BC. But then I kind of wish that I would have kept it out to use for the bottom. Although once I start building the alphas from the sticker book, I'm going to use those gold square alphas to build the phrase Butchart Gardens. I don't even know that they would have fit fully on that green banner. It was the largest banner though. So I go through my stash and I pull out this Heidi Swap label, and it has florals that really are similar to the flowers I've already used. So I decided to use that. And the gold, of course, was like nice and shiny and fit with the stickers. And there's like a little gold border around that label as well. So it just kind of all was meant to be. It ties together really nicely. So this was really fun. It came together really quickly. And I really like a lot of dimension on a page. So I'm not often using a ton of only stickers without any like die cuts or, things popped up on dimensional tape. But I'm trying to keep this album not too bulky. And just to one volume, hopefully. So stickers are perfect for that because they are flat. They're going to stick directly to the page. But you do have to be ready to commit. So you can see I kind of like am hesitant to stick things down perfectly, especially when I'm trying to layer. I don't want to have to like pull something back up and stick something underneath it. But that happens sometimes too, and it wouldn't be too big of an issue. Or, if you're layering, you could just like cut it and make it stick out from under the label, and then it would look like a layer, but in fact you just you manipulated it to look that way. So, and I had to stick down that little bus because we took a bus from the port to this garden. It was so quick though. Like they get you there at like 8 o'clock at night and you're back on the boat at 11. Like I'm so annoyed because it was our first time in Canada and I don't even have a picture with a sign from Canada. We didn't get a geocache in Canada. But it was a lovely city and I would love to go back. So, we would definitely try to go back there sometime. it seemed to be like a very expensive city. The bus tour, of course, the bus driver kind of gave us information about living there and things like that. Whew. It seems like a nice place to live, but also quite expensive. Oh, I had to add in a few butterflies to go with those florals. It was a lovely little garden. It used to be a rock quarry, and they turned it into this beautiful garden. So that's really cool. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the links down below if you would like to see what other people created with the sticker prompt for today. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.